A very good evening, guys. Welcome back to JFSC DADS Premier League. We are here for an exciting encounter between Rising Strikers and PODAR Phantoms. Requesting Jay to flip the coin and Pranav to call.
Tails.
Tails is the call. Tails it is.
Tails. We'll bowl. Sure.
Specific reason for bowling first?
We batted first the last time. Just wanted to give more experience of chasing to the batting unit. And also there are some of the bowlers whom we are introducing for the first time. Hence, to bowl first.
Also, was dew a factor that forced you to bowling first?
No, last time we played there was no dew. However, in the yesterday's game I saw some dew. But that's okay. I mean, it's going to be there. So we're fine with it.
All the very best.
Thank you. All the best, Jay.
Jay, what would you have done?
Thanks. Even we could have gone for the same. We could have bowled first, thinking the dew factor comes in the play after the second half. Anyways, it's the first important game for us. The first game what we played, we were anyway short of 8 players who were not playing for the first game. So we have a total packed side this day today, and we hope for the best, and we'll give our best to put up the big total and try to defend that.
All the very best.
Thank you.
A very good evening, guys. Welcome back to JFSC DADS Premier League. We are here for an exciting encounter between Rising Strikers and PODAR Phantoms. Requesting Jay to flip the coin and Pranav to call.
Tails.
Tails is the call. Tails it is.
Tails. We'll bowl. Sure.
Specific reason for bowling first?
We batted first the last time. Just wanted to give more experience of chasing to the batting unit. And also there are some of the bowlers whom we are introducing for the first time. Hence, to bowl first.
Also, was dew a factor that forced you to bowling first?
No, last time we played there was no dew. However, in the yesterday's game I saw some dew. But that's okay. I mean, it's going to be there. So we're fine with it.
All the very best.
Thank you. All the best, Jay.
Jay, what would you have done?
Thanks. Even we could have gone for the same. We could have bowled first, thinking the dew factor comes in the play after the second half. Anyways, it's the first important game for us. The first game what we played, we were anyway short of 8 players who were not playing for the first game. So we have a total packed side this day today, and we hope for the best, and we'll give our best to put up the big total and try to defend that.
All the very best.
Thank you.
A very good evening, guys. Welcome back to JFSC DADS Premier League. We are here for an exciting encounter between Rising Strikers and PODAR Phantoms. Requesting Jay to flip the coin and Pranav to call.
Tails.
Tails is the call. Tails it is.
Tails. We'll bowl. Sure.
Specific reason for bowling first?
We batted first the last time. Just wanted to give more experience of chasing to the batting unit. And also there are some of the bowlers whom we are introducing for the first time. Hence, to bowl first.
Also, was dew a factor that forced you to bowling first?
No, last time we played there was no dew. However, in the yesterday's game I saw some dew. But that's okay. I mean, it's going to be there. So we're fine with it.
All the very best.
Thank you. All the best, Jay.
Jay, what would you have done?
Thanks. Even we could have gone for the same. We could have bowled first, thinking the dew factor comes in the play after the second half. Anyways, it's the first important game for us. The first game what we played, we were anyway short of 8 players who were not playing for the first game. So we have a total packed side this day today, and we hope for the best, and we'll give our best to put up the big total and try to defend that.
All the very best.
Thank you.
A very good evening, guys. Welcome back to JFSC DADS Premier League. We are here for an exciting encounter between Rising Strikers and PODAR Phantoms. Requesting Jay to flip the coin and Pranav to call.
Tails.
Tails is the call. Tails it is.
Tails. We'll bowl. Sure.
Specific reason for bowling first?
We batted first the last time. Just wanted to give more experience of chasing to the batting unit. And also there are some of the bowlers whom we are introducing for the first time. Hence, to bowl first.
Also, was dew a factor that forced you to bowling first?
No, last time we played there was no dew. However, in the yesterday's game I saw some dew. But that's okay. I mean, it's going to be there. So we're fine with it.
All the very best.
Thank you. All the best, Jay.
Jay, what would you have done?
Thanks. Even we could have gone for the same. We could have bowled first, thinking the dew factor comes in the play after the second half. Anyways, it's the first important game for us. The first game what we played, we were anyway short of 8 players who were not playing for the first game. So we have a total packed side this day today, and we hope for the best, and we'll give our best to put up the big total and try to defend that.
All the very best.
Thank you.
Good evening all. We welcome our viewers and the spectators in the Fatima Cricket Ground and who are watching this match live on the YouTube link of the JFSC to the JFSC DADS Premier League 2022-23 match between two wonderful teams, Rising Strikers and PODAR Phantoms. PODAR Phantoms have won the toss and they've elected to field first, and Rising Strikers are in trouble. Oh, and this time he's appealing for an LBW and the umpire says no. We'll have to check why he said no. Probably the bat. Or was it drifting down the leg side? Oh yes, that was a bat. So here we go. Another match in the JFSC DADS Premier League 2022-23, and we apologize to our viewers up front for the technical glitch which did not allow us to bring the commentary right from the word go in this match. We've lost a couple of overs, but we've resolved that issue and we're back live from the Fatima Cricket Ground. That's a wonderful delivery but played equally well. In the gap, could be a boundary, the fielder trying to stop it, and that is a brilliant stop. This will be just a couple. And Jigar Shah, he's already taken 1 wicket. PODAR Phantoms are in trouble, 18 for 2. This is just the third over. They've lost 2 important wickets. Rising Strikers winning the toss, elected to field first. In the air this time, Jayan Shah, he's playing well, 8 of 6 deliveries. And just a single this time. So end of a very good over. 9 runs from it. And PODAR Phantoms trying to come back in the match. 3 overs, 19 for 2. Rising Strikers, they've elected to field first and they're doing really well with the new ball. 2 wickets already in the pavilion. And 1 wicket each to Jayan and, beg your pardon, Prateek. Savani, who's bowling his second over, took a wicket in his first over. He starts off well. Played well by Jayan, but straight back to the bowler. No run taken. JFSC DADS Premier League has been a wonderful tournament throughout the years, and it's been a privilege to be a part of this wonderful tournament. Jolly Friends Sports Club, the organizers have done an extremely good job. This time expecting a wide there, Jayan, but the umpire not agreeing to the batsman there. Another dot delivery. Another good delivery, and this time played really well towards the covers. And probably he'll be coming back for the second. And he's coming for the second, but the batsman at the other end not supporting him, Heyman, just didn't run the second. Could have been a second run as well. The throw was also not very strong. But all's well that ends well. Not at all a chance of a run out. That is what they want. Not to lose any wicket. 2 they've already lost in the first 3 overs. This is the 4th over. Prateek Savani bowling it really well. Just 1 run given till now in the first 3 deliveries. PODAR Phantoms. "20 for 2, Hemant Khanolkar. His first delivery, the new batsman. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Impeccable length and oh, and what were they doing there? A poor throw. And a wonderful backup. Stopped a certain couple of runs, if not a boundary. Oh, that's slightly short. He was trying to cut that. Didn't succeed. So just one delivery left in this over. Oh, and this time the keeper has missed that. That was a wonderful delivery, but we'll get bias and a boundary. That was a sloppy bit of work there. The ball was pitched really well and it came inside the right-hander, into the right-hander, I beg your pardon, and the keeper missed it. So that's a boundary. That's the end of the fourth over, 24 for 2 and 4 runs gifted there to PODAR Phantoms by Rising Strikers. 4 overs 24 is a good score, but then they've lost 2 crucial wickets right at the start of the innings and they need to build a partnership now. Jayan Shah, wonderful batsman, an experienced campaigner, will have to show all his experience and prowess. Needs to play a big innings today. Jigar Shah, he's bowled so well. So Prateek and Jigar starting off really well and getting 1 wicket apiece. A decision to bowl first is coming out really well for the Rising Strikers, PODAR Phantoms, being put on the back foot right from the word go in this match. Oh, and that's a good shot. Pitched up, and what a shot that is. Could be a big one. Is a big one. A huge 6. Absolutely wonderfully played. And he had no hesitation in taking the aerial route that time. It was pitched up, and what a wonderful piece of batting that. There was no chance for the longer fielder. Just a spectator. Cleared him easily. And that's the first 6 from Jayan Shah. Beg your pardon, Jigar Shah is the bowler. Jigar to Jayan. Jayan, as we mentioned, will have to play a major role here. Oh, and that's a good comeback. Wonderfully bowled. Coming inside the crease and defending it well. Jayan, but that came in quite sharply. And he's bowling really close to the stumps. So Jigar also doing a wonderful job. The keeper is already up to the stumps. That's a good ploy, and they've taken a short mid off. Oh, just have a look. Absolutely wonderful piece of bowling, and a short mid off is just staring at the batsman. So they're trying to put the additional pressure on the batsman. This is a very good ploy, especially against a player who likes to play his shots. But Jayan will have to be careful here. We'll have to wait for the wrong delivery from the bowler to hit some runs. He should not be getting carried away. That's a wonderful piece of bowling. Just have a look at that curve with which is bringing the ball back into the batsman. Played really nicely by Jayan, but then Jigar, after being hit for a 6 on the first delivery, has come back really nicely. 3 dot deliveries. and that's a wonderful shot this time in the gap. Could be a boundary there. Will be a boundary. What a wonderful shot that is by Jayan Shah. He's batting beautifully and he waited for that delivery. That was not a bad delivery at all, let me tell you. But he waited for that and just caressed it into the right gap. Absolutely stunning batting by Jayan there. And the score is 34 for 2 after 4.5. 10 runs already in this over. An expensive over. For rising strikers, PODAR Phantoms doing really well in this over. Slowly and steadily they are trying to increase the run rate. The best thing. Over this time, playing it straight to the covers, but a single will be taken easily. That's the end of the over. 5 overs have been bowled, 35 for 2. That's a good run rate, 7 runs per over, maintained by PODAR Phantoms. Siddharth Doshi is on fire. What a delivery that was. Started off with a wide but and came back really strongly with 2 good deliveries. The last one was almost a wicket taking delivery. What a Yorker that was. Another Yorker. Look at the length. He's just bowling the perfect Yorkers, and to his credit, he's getting the ball to swing as well in the 6th over, I beg your pardon. So Siddharth Doshi is on fire right from the board go. Oh, and this time pitched it up, and what a shot that is. This should be a boundary, but there's a fielder there. Only a single, so that was a very good effort by the longer fielder. But what a shot that was. Absolutely brilliant. That was pitched up. Slightly foolish in length. That was played really nicely. There was a shot made off, but no chance for him. There's a short cover now. Short extra cover being placed as a catching position. That's a really good ploy as Siddharth is getting the ball to swing, and he just needs to maintain a good line and bowl at a good length spot, the corridor of uncertainty, as they say. Oh, and that's the spot where he used to ball. The length was perfect this time. Line just outside. Around the off stump. That's the best possible delivery that any bowler could bowl. This was a wonderful over. Just 2 runs of that over and all kinds of wonderful deliveries in this over. The Yorkers, the swinging deliveries, the good line deliveries. Absolutely brilliant start by Siddharth Joshi. The score is 37 for 2 after 6 overs. The run rate has come down to just above 6 runs an over. Another change in the bowling from the other end. Yusuf Petiwala is the new bowler. Starts off with a dot. Jain is on strike. Oh, and that's a good delivery again. Played straight to the short third fielder. Was trying to play it cheekily away from the fielder. Could not succeed. Yusuf is bowling really well. This is his first over. Both the deliveries have been on target and in the right areas. And this time pitched it up, played well, a flattish shot in the air but bounced before the long off fielder and just a single. Does well there, the long off fielder. That's a good delivery. Played well but straight to the fielder. No run taken. Oh, and this time, playing the cross-batted shot and is given him. That is not a good shot at all. He should have played it with a straight bat. And Yusuf Petiwala is striking it at the right time. The third wicket down. And this is his first wicket in his very first over. That was a wonderful delivery, but honestly a poor shot by Hemant. He hasn't opened his account and has gone for a duck after playing 7 deliveries. Oh, and this was such a tame dismissal. He should have played it with a straight bat. Would have still been at the crease. Tried to play the cross-batted shot and has to go back to the pavilion now. The third wicket is down in the 7th over for PODAR Phantoms. They are definitely in trouble now. Somebody will have to play the long innings. The score is 38 for 3 after 6.5. New batsman coming to the crease. Amit Bhasinka is the new batsman. will have to stay with Jay and Shah, take a lot of ownership and build a partnership as well. Yusuf. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery to the new batsman. He was not certain where to play that delivery. He tried to play it with a straight bat drive in, but it was again in a corridor of uncertainty and took the inside edge. However, no harm there. So 7 overs have been bowled, 38 for 3 for PODAR Phantoms. Suddenly the run rate has come below 6 runs per over. In the air, Siddharth Doshi pitching it up, and what a shot that is by Jain. He's on fire, this guy. Playing it over and above the covers for a boundary. What a shot. Absolutely stunning batting this is. No matter how many wickets are falling at the other end, this guy's confidence is just rising with every delivery. What a shot that was. Absolutely brilliant. Siddharth Doshi. Being welcomed for his next over, the second over which he's bowling with the boundary. That's a wonderful comeback. And he's still getting the swing, so definitely some help he's getting from the pitch and the conditions. And he has a side-on action, so definitely that helps him in getting the swing. What a shot that is! And that's a good stop as well. Jay and Shah looks to be really strong on the offside, especially with the drive and the pitched up deliveries. Doesn't even blink his eye while hitting that drive, especially to the balls that are pitched up. Oh, and this time slightly shorter with the length, and Amit trying to play with the straight bat, taking it onto his pads. So 5 runs of the 4 deliveries till now, thanks to the boundary on the first delivery of this over by Jayan. Oh, and this time, absolutely brilliant length that was in a perfect line, but played well by Amit. He opens his account with a single. That was really well played. That was a very, very difficult delivery to play. And the ones which are pitched up, especially when the ball is swinging, just not easy to play. Amit played it with a straight bat and a soft hand. The right technique. If you would have pushed at that delivery, could have got an edge as well. So he opens his account nicely with a single. Oh, and what a shot that is! Pitched up and should be a boundary. But that's a wonderful stop. Credit goes to the fielder here at the long off. He stopped a certain boundary there. Just a single. That was it, with a lot of power. Could have been a boundary, but the long off fielder doing really well there. Should have got a bigger applause for the same. stopped at least 3 runs there. So that was a sure shot boundary. That's the end of the 8th over, 45 for 3. And Yusuf Petiwala coming in his next over. He's been successful in the first. Let's see if we can strike once again. Jayan Shah is on fire. Oh, and this time quite a lot of bounce is extracted, but Jayan played really well towards the short third. Single taken, and he's playing every ball with a lot of purpose. This guy, Jayan Shah, is in a really good space. 30 of 28 deliveries, and he's playing all his shots with a very solid technique and a free mind as well. Doesn't bother hitting his shots when the ball is up there. Oh, and this time trying to cut that, not succeeding. That was quite a wide delivery, but Yusuf managing to escape without being hit for a boundary on that delivery. Probably the flattish trajectory and the quickness in the deliveries prevented. Oh, and this time should be a boundary. A lucky one though. Trying to drive it, getting the edge. But that's what happens when you give a lot of width to the batsman. He can free his arms as per his will. And this time he tried to play the drive, but actually got the thickish edge, which flew off to the third man boundary. There was a short third, but could not do much. Just a spectator there. Yusuf being hit for a boundary. You will have to bowl within the stumps. Another wide delivery, played really well, but straight to the fielder at the sweeper cover. But this was also a delivery that could have been converted for a big shot. Yusuf needs to bowl into the stumps. If he bowls the same delivery to Jayan Shah, he might be seeing another boundary against his name. We'll have to see how Jayan responds to Yusuf. And this is the line that he needs to bowl within the stumps. This is a perfect line, especially to a batsman who's on fire, playing shots at will. That's a good shot. Going on the back foot, and a couple should be taken easily, but they're coming back. Not coming back for the second. He's been sent back after a single, so that was a good call actually. Could have been in trouble. That's the end of the 9th over. 52 for 3 is the score. Darji coming to bowl. His first over, he's a wonderful bowler. We've seen him bowling a wonderful spell in the last over, last match that he played. Starts off with a short delivery, a single taken. Single taken easily. In the mid-wicket region. Nirav has the ability to take wickets. Let's see if he could take a couple here today. The other day he definitely bowled so well and took a wicket as well for his team. We'll have to see if he could do the same today. Oh, and he almost got one. Trying to cut that very close to the edge. In the end, that was a good shot, but just a single. Oh, that's a short delivery played so well by the fielder, by the batsman. The fielder doing really well. There was a fielder placed specifically for that shot, just a single. Jain Shah is playing a wonderful innings, 32 of just 31 deliveries. He is now 33 of 32. Amit also 7 of 8 deliveries, so he is giving a good support as a second fiddle. Oh, and what a shot that is, pitched up. Will that be a single? Just a single again. Sweeper does well. This is good bowling by Nirav Darji, but he needs to be bowling within the stumps. At his trajectory and pace, the way he's bowling, bowling within the stumps would be a wonderful idea. That will not allow the batsman to hit the big shots. Right now his length and line both slightly inconsistent. He's such a bowler, if he bowls within the stumps, becomes really tough for any player. And this time another short delivery, and this time played wonderfully well towards the onside. The mid-wicket fielder was there at the boundary, but no chance for him. That's a boundary. What a shot that is. Jain Shah finishes the over in style with a boundary. 60 for 3 after 10 overs. They've reached a run rate of 6 runs per over again. And drinks being called for. We'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned, viewers. You're back live after the drinks break, and Yusuf Petiwala coming into bowl his third over, and strike is Amit. This is the 11th over in the innings. He starts off well, just a single though. That's a good shot played towards a long on, a low full toss. Well, that's a wonderful shot, but there's a sweeper in place. Does well, just a single. That was a very good shot by Jayan. Just waited for that delivery, and this was a slightly quicker one with a flattish trajectory. But again, it was not within the stumps. Oh, and this time down the leg side will be a wide, and they've taken a single as well. They're coming back for the second, so this is good running. Trying for the run out, but he was in the crease, safely home. So couple along with the wide, so 3 runs there. Coming to bowl the next one. Oh, and this time, a wonderful length. No run. And he played it well in the end. Did not play it into the hands of the short cover, who's been specifically placed for that shot in the air so that the catch could be taken. They need a wicket now. It's been quite some time that his partnership has been doing really well. Oh, another good delivery, and that position is so crucial, and it has been placed wonderfully well. Trying to put the pressure by bowling dots to Amit, but Jayan motivating him, talking to him, and that is the role of a senior partner in the partnership. He's doing it so well there. He knows that if they stay at the wicket till the end, their score could definitely reach a decent total, a respectable total. Another good delivery. Yusuf is on fire. 3 dot deliveries and just 1 left in this over. So that's a good comeback after bowling 3 wides. Wonderful comeback. 3 dot deliveries. Oh, and this time, no run again. So 4 dot deliveries to end the over. 11 overs have been bowled. 65 for 3. And that's a very good over by Yusuf. Just 5 runs. No run in the last 4 deliveries. So absolutely brilliant bowling. He just tied Amit with his wonderful length and really witty bowling there. Jain just a spectator at the other end in the last over. This is the 12th over of the innings. Will be bowled by Darji, it seems. Darji coming to bowl his second over. He needs to bowl within the stumps, as we mentioned earlier as well. Cannot afford to be too short or too wide. Oh, and this time, Jayan trying to play the drive. This was a foolish delivery, quite full in length. Another good delivery. That's a good shot played towards the sweeper cover, just a single. These batsmen are playing really well. They've built up a good partnership and probably they would want to continue with rotating the strike till the 15th over, and then they can probably try and hit the big shots. Jain has been a genuine stroke player, 39 of just 36 deliveries. And Amit has supported him well till now, 9 of 14 deliveries. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery, but the keeper misses that. An easy single taken and should be coming back for the second as well. So buys. The keeper will have to be careful. He's missed quite a few today. This should have been stopped. 2 runs gifted there. This is a wonderful piece of bowling by Nirav. He's foxing the batsman in the flight, and this time he almost got successful. Coming into bowl the next delivery. This time hit really hard but straight to the fielder. That's a good stop by the fielder. Could have been a wonderful catch, but it seems that was travelling and he did really well to stop it. Don't know whether that was a catch or not sure on that. But yes, that was a wonderful stop for sure. The single taken, Jain back on strike. Another good delivery, Jain trying to hit the big shot. But a good stop by the extra cover fielder. Coming down the track, he's appealing for an LBW, but he's way far down and outside the crease, so the umpire not interested. And that's the end of the 12th over, 70 for 3. And PODAR Phantoms, almost 6 runs and over their run rate, but then they will have to try and score another at least 70 runs in the next 8 overs if they want some respectability in the total. And want to give something for the bowlers to defend as well. That was a wonderful over by Nirav. Web of Shah coming to bowl the next delivery. PODAR Phantom 70 for 3 after 12 overs. Oh, and this time, the left arm was starting very well. Almost got the wicket on his first delivery. Giant Shah this time. Not able to read the length of the ball that was pitched in the right area. Wonderful spot did he pick on the first delivery of his spell. Another good delivery this time, but trying to take the quick single, and this time he's gone. That was desperation, because the runs had stopped flowing and they had to do something, but this time trying to take a single which was not there, and he's got him. That was a wonderful piece of work by the short third fielder as well, and the keeper doing no mistake this time. Credit goes to both the fielder and the keeper here. And the 4th wicket for PODAR Phantoms is down. At a very crucial time, this partnership was doing well. But then rising strikers would be really happy to see the back of Amit. This is just the 13th over, so still a lot of balls left in this innings. They will have to make it count. The PODAR Phantoms. 70 for 4. Oh, and almost another run out chance there, but they ran well here. And new batsman seems to be Aditya. That's a poor delivery, but could not convert it. Dishant Raghani is the new batsman. He's off the mark on his first delivery. Jain missed converting that full toss. Must be disappointed to an extent. That was not a good delivery. Should have been dispatched outside the park. Dishant playing it straight to the fielder there. Vaibhav Shah has bowled really well in his first over, and that's just one delivery left to end a wonderful over. A successful one as well. They got a run out in this over and just 2 runs. Oh, and this is well played by Dishant. Oh, and this is good fielding as well. Just a single given. So a very good cricket all round. That's the end of the 13th over. 73 for 4 after 13. Daji coming to bowl his third. That's a wonderful start, but that's a good shot by Dishant. A single only, long one does well. The straight boundaries are not very far off, so you need to just watch the ball till the end and time it in the gap. You will definitely get good value for his shots here at the Fatima Cricket Ground. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Flattish trajectory and no run taken. Yavdarji did well to ensure no run was taken there. That's a good delivery and played really well towards the deep mid wicket. They have a fielder kept there for the specific shot by Jain. This is good captaincy by the rising strikers, Captain Pranav. He won the toss today, elected to field first, and Jay Bharadwaj, captain of PODAR Phantoms, was asked to bat first, and probably that was the right decision for rising strikers. The captain would be happy. Oh, that's a wonderful shot. Could be a boundary, and that is what in the right areas. And he's done the same. He got a boundary. What a wonderful shot that was. Getting a boundary. And his first, Dishant Raghani. That was a flattish delivery again, but in the hitting zone. He played with a straight bat and hit it really hard. The bottom hand power coming into picture there. Oh, and this time a short delivery makes room for himself. Just a single though. That was a wonderful shot. Could not find the gap. Must be disappointed with him to an extent, if not much. This was a very good shot. He made room at the right time. Just didn't get the right angle. This is a very good sign for PODAR Phantom, Dishant Raghani. Has started off playing some really good shots, and Jan already in top form. Eyeing to score a big score here. On this time on the pads, he's played it in the air. Will that be a big one? And it seems this could have been a catch, he's dropped it. Oh, and this time should have been caught and could have been a wicket for the bowler. Instead, just a single, and that to the wicket of Jayan. So probably a big miss there. That's the end of the 14th over, 81 for 4. Nirav Darji bowling a very good over once again. However, 8 runs came off that over. 14 overs, 81 for 4. Good delivery, a single taken by Jain. Another single taken this time, leg by, single by the umpire. Oh, and that's a wonderful stop by the fielder, but they will come back for the second. That was a good shot by Dishan. Oh, and this time trying to hit the cut shot again, missing that. Probably a quicker delivery and outside the off stump. This time will be a quick single. Good running between the wickets by these two. 15 overs have been bowled, and the score is 87 for 4 after 15 overs. So last 5 overs left in this first innings. 87 for 4. PODAR Phantoms need to accelerate. They don't have much runs on the board. They need to up the ante and score as many as possible in the last few overs. What a shot that is. Should be a boundary. Is a boundary. Dishant on fire. A short delivery outside the off stump, and Dishant too good for that. Just hitting a wonderful shot away from the point fielder. Even the cover point could not do much about it. Seems that was a regular point, but the shot was absolutely amazing. No chance for the sweeper cover fielder. Siddharth Doshi bowling his third over. That's a good comeback. Just a single towards the sweeper. Oh, and in the air, taking the edge, and that's a boundary. A lucky escape for Jain Shah. There was no slip there and no chance for the keeper there, but that was a thick outside edge. Was trying to hit a big shot, but getting an edge. Eventually goes to the boundary at third man. So Siddharth Doshi quite expensive in this over till now. 9 runs of just 3 deliveries. In the air, just a single this time, the long one does well. Jain about to reach his 50 very soon. Will be a wonderful half century. 48 or 46 has stayed throughout the innings till now. Dishant Raghani playing his part beautifully. 17 on just 12 deliveries. This time a quick single taken. 98 for 4. One delivery left in this over. 11 runs of the over. Oh, and this time bowling a very good delivery in the block hole, but taking a quick single. Dishant. And that's his 50. Jain Shah playing an absolutely important innings there for his team. And finally reaches his half century. 16 overs, 99. Or is one run still left? We'll have to just check with the scorer. Is he on 49 or he has reached his 50? Seems he's reached his 50 and retains strike. Yes, he's reached his 50 brilliantly in just 48 deliveries, and a very important innings in the context of the game. So 50 or 48 deliveries. And now is the time to accelerate. That's a wonderful shot, made room for himself. Could be a boundary, will be a boundary. What a shot that is. That was not a bad delivery at all, but this is the class of the batsman. Just making room for himself. Rollicking on the back foot and just hitting it away from the point fielder. What a shot that was for a boundary. No chance for any fielder out there. A wonderful shot too. To start the over, and the 100 of the team is also up with this. So 103 for 4 now, 16.1 overs. This is brilliant stuff. Oh, and this time it seems he's edged. And the umpire not agreeing. No edge there. Slightly animated, the bowler and the wicketkeeper were, but probably they knew there was no edge, so did not appeal much for that. Babov coming into bowl is next delivery. This is third over. He's bowled well. The left arm spinner hasn't got a wicket. In the air this time, but straight to the fielder. This is really good fielding by the sweeper cover fielder. Just have a look at the throw. Wow. It's one bounce into the hands of the bowler there. 104 for 4 now. This is really good bowling by Babov, considering the death overs have started. That's a wonderful shot by Dishant. Should just be a single, and they've not attempted to take the second. Last two deliveries of this over. Oh, and a full toss missed. This should have been dispatched. He would be disappointed for sure. And the second time, he's doing the same mistake. Missing the full tosses. And probably the dew having its effect. The full toss is not being bowled deliberately, but because of the dew, it happens. And this time it should be out. Is out. An important wicket there. Dishant being sent back to the pavilion. Babov Shah has finally got his breakthrough. And he's bowled so well. This guy deserved this wicket. Dishant playing a wonderful hand, but has been caught at covers. And Babov has taken his first wicket finally in his third over. This was the last delivery of his third over, and the fifth wicket for PODAR Phantoms is down on the score of 106 for 4. Wonderful innings by Dishant coming to an end, and the new batsman coming to the crease. Babov Shah bowling really well in this over. That's a good shot. Oh, and this time he's missed it. That will be a boundary. That is something that the batsman will love. Rohit Kulkarni, just his first delivery. Beg your pardon, Jain was on strike as Dishant was out on the last delivery of the previous over, but what a poor effort there by the fielder. Nirav Darji would not be happy at all. This is his last over, and the over starting with a boundary. And these small things could spoil the entire over. That is not a good effort at all. Just a single this time. They are bowling really well. The last delivery should have not gone for a boundary. Should have been just a single, but a sloppy bit of work there. And this time, straight to the fielder, no run taken. Good stop by the fielder as well. So, DADS bowling really well even after the boundary was hit on the first delivery. This guy has the knack of coming back really strongly. A strong cricketer with a great head over his shoulders. And that's a good shot. Deliberately played in the air, but that's a wonderful stop by the deep mid wicket fielder. DADS deliberately bowling that short delivery as he saw the batsman coming down the track. Just a single, and Jain would be the key here. 61 of 54. Still 14 deliveries left in this first innings. They've reached 112. They would like to reach 140 at least. That's a poor shot. A wonderful shot, in fact. That is a boundary. For a moment I thought it is going straight into the hands of the deep cover, but there was no deep cover, so that's a wonderful shot. And it's strange that they have not put a deep cover, and Jain is in such good form against the spinners. He's just playing every shot deliberately in the air towards the covers. And this time he's got him. So finally Nirav getting a wonderful breakthrough here. Jain Shah, in an effort to play another lofted shot, gives it straight into the hands of the cover fielder. And this time it was good that there was no deep cover and there was a cover fielder for the bowler. So Jain Shah playing such a wonderful innings, but getting out slightly in a softer way. 65 or 56. What an innings by Jain. And he's the one who actually played the sheet anchor's role. 116 for 6 after 18 overs. PODAR Phantom and DADS getting a very important wicket on the last delivery of his spell. Deserved that wicket. He bowled really well throughout the spell, Nirav. That's the 6th wicket down on the score of 116. Just 2 overs remaining in this innings. And Vaibhav coming to bowl his last over. 19th over of the innings, and Vaibhav's last in his spell. And this time it's the boundary. A wonderful shot played by Rohit. What a shot by Rohit. Making room for himself and going on the back foot, cracking it towards the covers on the first delivery of the 19th over. What a shot and a boundary. So these runs very crucial for PODAR Phantoms in the fag end of this innings. Just 11 deliveries remaining. They will try to maximize as much as possible. In the air. What a wonderful shot. That is a big shot for a huge 6. Straight down the ground. What a shot. Pitched up, giving him the opportunity to free his arms. And gleefully accepting the invitation there. Rohit. Such an important innings he is playing in these last few overs. And he's already scored 10 of the first 2 deliveries. What a start to the over. A good comeback by Vaibhav this time. A dot delivery. in the air, taken brilliantly. So Vaibhav gets a good wicket here and a very important one. Rohit was playing so well. A very good catch by the long on fielder. He hit it really hard. Rohit was aiming to clear the boundary but could not succeed, and a straight but difficult catch too. The long on fielder that was hit really hard. And this is the 7th wicket which has fallen down for PODAR Phantoms on the score of 126 for 7, 18.4 overs. Vaibhav Shah getting his 2nd wicket. He's bowled really well. The new batsmen Mahesh Sadhwani and Rupen Amlani will have to now try and score maximum runs in the last 1 over, last 6 deliveries. The score is 128 for 7 after 19. Mahesh has opened his account with a couple. 2 runs of 2 deliveries. And he's on strike as well. So Rupen at the non-striker's end. So 2 singles by Mahesh on the 2 deliveries that he's played. Yusuf to bowl the last over is starting. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Has played deliberately in the air. Just a single. And he's trying to come back for the second. He will be out there. Absolutely poor calling. It seems it was Rupen who had hit the shot. Mahesh was at the non-striker's end. So in an effort to take a couple, they lose a wicket again. 129 for 7 now. 8, I beg your pardon. Alok coming to the crease. He would be at the non-striker's end. Just 5 deliveries left in this last over of the first innings of this wonderful match in the JFSC DADS Premier League 2022-23 between PODAR Phantoms. Oh, and the keeper has missed it. Trying to take a quick single. Will succeed here. Should have been a stumping as the keeper had missed it. But still there was a chance of a run out. But the batsman ran well. Just 4 deliveries left. Afaq Siddiqui is the new batsman. He's on strike. Rupen Amlani. Is at the non-striker's end. Oh, and what a shot that is! In the slot, hit brilliantly for a huge 6. What a shot that is. Probably the shot of the evening. Did not take much time there. Afaq just took his stance. And that was in the slot. Dispatched out of the ground. Yusuf Petiwala would be stunned for sure. He's bowled so well in this match, but did not come across such a shot. And probably the shot of the evening without the shadow of a doubt. Oh, and this time, he's come back strongly. He's got him cotton bowled. And Afaq, after hitting the best shot in the evening, gets out in such a soft way. Such a leveler this game is. This is the funny side of that. He was trying to play the pull shot but could manage only a cotton bowl chance to Yusuf Petiwala, who gleefully accepts that. And this is the 9th wicket falling for the PODAR Phantoms. They've reached 136 for 9. Still 2 deliveries left and 1 wicket remaining as well. Abhishek coming in to bat. He's the last batsman of this lineup, an experienced campaigner. He's a very flexible player, a real team player. This guy, Abhishek Singh, can bat at literally any number. If you ask him to open the innings, he would be the first guy to accept that. Today he's come at number 11. That speaks volumes of his flexibility and the team spirit. Goes without saying, all these players are full of passion and spirit. That is the reason why they have come to showcase their talent and express themselves on the field. The second last delivery of this over. Oh, and Abhishek has got clean bowled. He's cleaned him up brilliantly, Yusuf Petiwala. He was trying to play the sweep shot. That was a wonderful delivery. And that is what happens when you bowl within the stumps. Unable to play the full 20 overs, PODAR Phantoms out for 136. All 10 wickets and 1 delivery was still left. 19.5 is what they could play. And the score is 136 all out for PODAR Phantoms. 137 is the target for Rising Strikers. We'll have to see how they approach the innings, but this is a wonderful performance by Rising Strikers to have scheduled the team for 136. And 137 means less than 7 runs and over would be the ask. And we'll join all of you in just 10 minutes from now for the second innings. Stay tuned, viewers. This has been a wonderful effort by Rising Strikers, winning the toss and electing to field first. They've bundled PODAR Phantoms for 136 in less than 20 overs. We'll see you in just 10 minutes from now. Stay tuned. Thanks a lot. Cheers. We are back live in the second innings of this JFSC DADS Premier League 2022-23 match between the Rising Strikers and the PODAR Phantoms. And I, Shalin Gupta, your commentator, welcomes all of you who are watching this match live on the YouTube link of the JFSC DADS Premier League and the spectators who have come far off to watch this match from their places. This has been a wonderful match. The first ball about to get started. You got the first ball here. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. Rohit Kulkarni starting off really well. He bowled a wide, the first delivery. But the first legitimate delivery has been bowled nicely by Rohit. A good comeback. Sureel Doshi is on strike with Nirmit Shah. Sureel playing it nicely. The first legitimate delivery. Oh, and this time, a wonderful line. And a brilliant length as well. He lets it go. Sureel. It's not a big score that they have to chase. Oh, that's a wonderful delivery. Played nicely by Sureel as well, but look at the line that he is bowling consistently. Oh, this time a wide. We're not able to continue with the line there. Another good delivery and Sureel playing it well towards the mid-on and taking a quick single. Good stop by the fielder, but he's off the mark nicely with a quick run. That will give him a lot of confidence. 137 is the target and they need 138 is the target, I beg your pardon. They need 135 more to win. Nirmit on strike for the first time in this innings. Oh, and that was a peach of a delivery. He missed it completely. No clue about that. Nirmit Shah, he's very lucky he's still there. Almost kissing the off stump there. What a ball that was. Another good delivery. He's swinging the ball brilliantly away from the right-hander, and that's the end of the first over. A very good over to start with just 3 on the board. Nirmit Shah, some early scare for him, but that's the end of the first over. 3 without loss. Faq Siddiqui coming to bowl his first over. Oh, and what a start that is. Extracting a lot of bounce from the pitch. And he's a tall guy. Not at all surprised with that bounce. Just a bit of an extra effort, and Sureel trying to pull that, but not succeeding to connect. That was a wonderful delivery by Afaq to start, quite intimidating this guy with the new ball. Oh, and coming down the track. But a wonderful piece of bowling again. He almost got him there. Going very near to the stumps, and Sureel trying to take the aerial route by coming down the track, not succeeding again. Both these batsmen really capable of hitting big shots, but then some really good start by the bowlers as well. Seems a great match is in the offing. They will have to bowl out of the skin to defend that score. It's not a big score, but not a very small score as well. And this time he misses that. Fielding like that will definitely not help. They're coming back for the second, but sent back. Just a single this time. They thought for a second to take the second run, but then sent back in proper time. Just a single. Afaq bowling really well. This should have been a dot ball as well, but the point fielder missed it. So efforts like that will definitely not help to defend the score. It's not a big score that they're chasing. 138 is less than 7 runs an over. Oh, and this time almost getting the edge. He's extracting a lot of bounce from the pitch. He's a tall guy, not at all a surprise. And look at his shoulders. Really strong guy as well. So just an extra effort from the shoulders would definitely allow him to bowl those bounces. Coming to bowl the next delivery. Oh, and this time again trying to take the aerial route. Nirmit Shah has not been comfortable at the crease right from the word go. This is the 4th delivery that he's played without opening his account. So definitely an early scare for Nirmit till now. And he's bowling so well, Afaq. He will have to continue with the line that he's bowling, and definitely some extraction of the bounce as well by this wonderful tall pace bowler. Oh, and this time he's gone. And that was on the cards. Absolutely stunning piece of bowling there. This was definitely on the cards. And what a line he's bowled. Impeccable length as well. A perfect delivery. A dream ball, you can say, for any bowler. And Nirmit has lost his wicket without even scoring a single run. So the first wicket down. On the last delivery of the second over and his first, Afaq Siddiqui was already on fire in this over, and finally he gets the breakthrough for his team. What a start by him. And not a good start for rising strikers. 4 without loss after the end of 2 overs. Absolutely stunning bowling by Afaq Siddiqui. Deserves the wicket thoroughly there. This is brilliant thinking by the bowler. Softened the batsman with a couple of bouncers. Then bowling the right length within the stumps, and the batsman had no clue of that. He's back into the pavilion without scoring a run. We have the new batsman at the crease, but on strike will be Sureel Doshi. Chirag is the new batsman. Chirag Joshi and Sureel Doshi. They will have to build a partnership here. That's not a good start to the chase. A wonderful start as far as PODAR Phantoms are concerned. Absolutely stunning bowling by both these bowlers. Rohit Kulkarni coming into bowl his next over. Both of them really tall, these bowlers. Definitely the ball coming at a height above the eye level. What a start that is to the new over. Rohit is on fire. He's bowling at the perfect length, and he's getting a lot of outswing as well. has a front on action, a smooth run up. An absolutely brilliant bowler this guy is. And on the other end, Afaq already has started getting into the wickets. Already one under his belt. Oh, and what a shot that is. Will be a boundary racing towards the extra cover region. What a shot that is. Suril opens his account of boundaries. The first one. And what a wonderful shot. That was pitched up. And that was dealt with severely by Suril. Absolutely stunning piece of batting. And he's countered attack really well this time. And that's the hallmark of a very good batsman. No matter the wicket has fallen from the other end, he's counter-attacking brilliantly. Coming to bowl his next delivery. Oh, and this is a good delivery, good comeback. So we are witnessing a wonderful contest between the ball and the bat. This is really good bowling. What a comeback after being hit for a boundary. Absolutely stunning work there by the bowler. Oh, another wonderful delivery and left nicely. That was a good decision to let it go. This is wonderful piece of bowling there. Rohit Kulkarni is on fire. No wonder he's got a lot of dot deliveries in this over, even if he's got it for a boundary. The way he's come back is absolutely stunning. Every ball just outside the off stump. Oh, and this time going for the aerial shot. Not succeeding. Probably should have played towards the offside, was aiming the onside. The movement of the body was towards the onside, and probably that was not the right position to play that shot. He was lucky he did not get an edge. The ball is swinging outside the off stump. The movement of the body has to be towards the off stump so that he could reach the ball nicely. Oh, and this time he plays it really well. But there's a third man. Just a single. That's the end of a fantastic over. Just 5 of the over. And 3 overs have been bowled. The score is 9 for 1. And Rising Strikers have started steadily, but they've lost a wicket. So really good bowling by the PODAR Phantoms opening bowlers. 3 overs, 9 for 1. Oh, and he's got hit wicket. Apologies from us. Did not realize that he has got hit wicket and the second wicket is down. So that's one of the softest dismissals that we will see. And that too of Suril Doshi. Oh, that's a tragedy. 8 for 2. And my apologies, didn't realize that the hit wicket had happened. He was going back to the pavilion. Then we realized what had happened. We checked with the scorer. Oh, and this is something which nobody had expected. A wicket of the hit wicket. So 8 for 2, this is not at all the kind of start that they wanted to have. The Rising Strikers, a lot of work still to be done in this match by the batsmen. Now all of a sudden both the opening bowlers have got a wicket. Jigar Shah is the new batsman. Chirag Joshi will be taking strike. 3 overs, 8 for 2. Afaq coming into bowl his next over. He starts off, streaming in. That's a wonderful shot by Chirag. What a shot that is. Sensing the short delivery. And taking position early and hitting a wonderful shot towards the square leg for a boundary. What a shot to start the over. Afaq would be definitely stunned with that counter attack. He will have to come back. Probably the line was not right here and they sensed that he would be bowling the bouncer up front there. And this is his first delivery and hitting Afaq for a boundary is no joke. That is a wonderful shot. Credit goes to the batsman here. Afaq will have to try and come back in this over. This is just the first delivery which has gone for the boundary. Oh, and this time he cuts it hard. Will be a boundary. One bounce into the fence. What a shot that is. This is wonderful batting by Chirag Joshi. And Afaq going for 2 boundaries on his first 2 deliveries. This was a wonderful shot. Probably a better one even than the previous one. One bounce into the fence. There was a fielder at third man boundary. But no chance for him. Just flew from the bat. Went to the boundary. This was a deliberate shot. Taking the thickish edge. Going to the boundary. This is a wonderful piece of batting. And it seems that they have decided to take on Afaq in this over. And that's a wonderful piece of batting again. That was a well pitched up delivery. Afaq coming back strongly, but really good batting by Chirag. This is some really sensible batting. They need a lot of patience as well there. They don't have a big score to chase, but they cannot keep on losing wickets the way they are. Oh, and this time, this is the line he has to bowl. And this length is so confusing for the batsman. Trying to play the forward defense, but getting only an edge. Inside edge going to the square leg for a single. Jigar Shah, the left-handed batsman, is on strike for the first time in this innings. That is well played by Jigar. Afaq bowling well, just outside that off-stump line. And defending really well there, Jigar. So 9 runs of this over. Slightly expensive one this time by Afaq, who started off so well with a wonderful over and getting a wicket off the opening batsman. Nirmit Shah. Oh, and that's a good end to the over. That did bounce. He's played well. So 4 overs have been bowled, 17 for 2. Rohit starting off a new over very nicely. He's bowling outside that off stump once again. This is his 3rd over. Chirag letting it go. This is really good batting by Chirag Joshi. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery, pitching it up, allowing it to swing, and what a wonderful piece of bowling this is by Rohit. Played well as well. Chirag Joshi, he knows that he has to stand at the crease and stay there for long. This is something which is expected of him. He's a middle order batsman, genuine batsman, a very solid batsman. He's played so wonderfully till now. 2 brilliant boundaries to start off his innings. When this time a full toss, played well towards the deep square leg. Should be a boundary, will be a boundary. The third one for Chirag. That was a poor delivery and given the treatment, Rohit Kulkarni will not be happy with that. Could be disappointed for sure. That's a great shot for a boundary again. Oh, and another good delivery. So this is the line he should be aiming. And he's got a really similar action to Moni Mokul. Just that he closes the arms slightly more than Mokul at the time of delivery. But the bounce and the swing is... Oh, and this time played in the air and in the gap as well. Coming back for the second easily. Will he come back for the third? No, they decide against it. Just 2 runs there. That was a foolish delivery played deliberately in the air. Chirag Joshi is trying to take full advantage of the power play overs. Not many left in this power play, just 1.1 over left. He would want to score at least 6 runs per over at the end of the power play. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot this time again. Just a single. The mid-on does well. So that's the end of the 5th over. The score is 24 for 2. Chirag Joshi playing a wonderful hand. 15 of just 9 deliveries. So bulk of the scoring by Chirag till now. Jay Bharadwaj, the captain, starting off with a wide. This is first over. Wide outside the off stump. And there are a lot of sponsors who have supported this wonderful event. Another wide. We're starting off with a couple of wides. Chirag on strike. He plays it well this time. Straight to the third man. Will be only a single this time. An easy run by Chirag. And a lot of sponsors have supported this event. Kid Universe, your kids happy universe is one of them. Legacy, bespoke, established 2007. RP, Royal Prince. Some great sponsorships by a lot of sponsors. King, Malkist, the creamy biscuit Malkist. Soul Dates, absolutely wonderful sponsorships. Tierra Kitchen Bar, 3 SQFT, Property Management Services, Buy, Sell, Rent, 10-5, Finest Peruvian, Supima Cotton. That's a wonderful delivery again. Galaxy Freight Private Limited, Desertino Shakes and more. These are the official partners who are associated with this wonderful event, the JFSC DADS Premier League 2022-23. We've got a hydrating partner as well, Electro Rush. And this time, oh, and could have been a chance of a catch, slightly wide of the fielder. This should have been a wide, but he chose to play that. Gets a couple though. And this time coming back for the third, so this is poor stuff. Should have not allowed that third run. And this is a great boost for the batsmen if they get freebies like that. That was a good shot played in the gap. Could have been a wide had he decided not to touch that, but getting 3 runs is definitely not a bad result. Jay Bharadwaj, the captain of the PODAR Phantoms. Oh, and in the air! Straight to the fielder. That was a good delivery, and finally he's found that spot. Just one delivery remaining in the power play. The score is 30 for 2. Not at all a very impressive score, especially with such a strong and solid batting lineup. That's a wonderful cut shot and a wonderful piece of work there at the cover point by the fielder. Not at all a single run given there on the last 2 deliveries. So that's a good comeback by Jay Bharadwaj. And 6 overs have been bowled, 30 for 2. $137 is the target. So 107 runs still needed in 14 overs. Not at all a score that cannot be achieved, but then the wickets will have to be intact as well. If they keep on losing the wickets, then this chase could be really difficult for them. Else it's a simple game. But rising strikers have got a lot of work to do. PODAR Phantoms have a good mix of bowling, and they are trying their level best to defend a small score. A tricky one actually, not very small, but then less than 7 runs an over normally is an easy score to chase at any level, on any ground, in any condition, especially in T20 cricket. And credit goes to the batsmen of the PODAR Phantoms, who managed to score more than 40-45 runs in the last 5 overs. They were 87 at the end of 15 overs, and 50 runs were scored almost in the last 5 overs. Jayan Shah coming to bowl his first over and a poor delivery down the leg side. A short one as well, played wonderfully well by Jigar Shah. He starts the account of his boundaries. This is his first boundary. And that's a very important boundary considering this is the first delivery of the over. Jayan Shah starting off poorly. Short delivery and that too on the leg side. Easy pickings for Jigar Shah. Oh, another delivery down the leg side. Should be a wide. Signaled already by the umpire. Trying to come back for the second. And gets that comfortably. So 3 runs added. 7 runs already given. And just 1 delivery has been bowled till now. A lot of work to be done by Jayan Shah in this over. He started off poorly. He scored a lot of runs today. He needs to take some wickets also to make it a memorable match for him, Jayan. Well bowled. That's a good comeback by Jayan. Bowling a very good line. Just a dot delivery. Oh, another good delivery. A quick single taken by Jigar. Could have been a chance of a run out, but Chirag was very quick. That's a very good single taken by the batsman there. Jayan coming back nicely with those 2 deliveries after the boundary and the wide ball that gave 3 runs to the batting team. And we are in for a wonderful match here today. This is slowly building up to be a good match. Already a very good start by PODAR Phantoms bowlers, but Rising Strikers coming back nicely. This was a good delivery again by Jayan. So he's bowled well the last 3 deliveries. 2 dots and a single. Another good shot. He's so strong on the cut shot. This guy Chirag coming back to the second easily. The sweeper doing well, but Chirag really quick on his feet. And he eyes the gaps brilliantly. Execution is really nice. And he's got a good technique as well. So all in all, a very good batsman, a complete batsman, Chirag. And if he stays for long, it will be curtains for PODAR Phantoms for sure. Rising Strikers need to have Chirag on the strike and at the crease as much as possible. PODAR Phantoms on the other hand would be looking to see the back of him as soon as possible. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. Brilliant bowling that is. What a delivery that was. But he played it really well. This guy is so patient. The important thing about his batting is not just his technique but his patience level as well. And he structures the innings really nicely. He knows which ball to hit and which not to hit. The ones which he has defended were definitely not the balls to hit. So really good sense of selecting the delivery which he wants to hit and score runs on. And we've got Jai Bharadwaj, the captain once again. He's bowled 1 over till now. The score is 7 overs, 40 for 2. Oh, and in the air this time, Jai Bharadwaj bowling a good delivery. Jigar Shah trying to play the expansive shot. Only a single. The third man does well. Jai bowled a good delivery there. He was trying to play the aerial shot, the expansive one. Did not succeed. Just a single in the third man region. And that's a wide by Jay. So another extra given by the captain. He needs to be really focused here. He's given some wides here. This may add to the woes. This partnership is building really nicely and they need to crack this partnership very soon. They need to take a wicket as soon as possible. Chirag Shah hitting really, Chirag Joshi, I beg your pardon, hitting really good shots. Jay. Oh, and in the air! This is not where you wanted to hit this. Oh, and what a catch this! Absolutely stunning work. What a catch! Probably the catch of the tournament. What a catch has he taken there. The fielder. He's hurt himself, but he's ensured that Chirag Joshi goes back to the pavilion, and that is what we were discussing. Jay Bharadwaj finally has the most important wicket in this match. Chirag Joshi, who was playing so well, could have stayed for long as well. He's got such a wonderful temperament, probably not getting the ball in the right area of his bat. And what a catch that was by the fielder, running backwards and taking a stunning catch. Probably this could be one of the contenders for the catch of the tournament. And the third wicket has fallen on the score of 42 for 3 after 7.2 overs. What great fielding this is. Absolutely stunning catching by the fielder. An absolutely stunning catch that was to get rid of Chirag Joshi. Jay Bharadwaj leading from the front, the captain getting the most important breakthrough for his team. Coming into ball, the next delivery to the new batsman. Oh, and what a delivery first up! Absolutely stunning piece of bowling that is. He had no clue about that swing. And that is where his strength lies. Kshitish Shah, I beg your pardon, is the new batsman. That was a nightmare of a delivery for any batsman. Oh, in the air! Is that going to be a catch? Yes, it is caught. This is also a catch. Another wicket by Jay. And this match is turned upside down. 2 wickets in this over. And what are they doing? Kshitish playing the aerial shot on just his second delivery. Should have waited for at least some time. And a simple catch given to the long on fielder who accepts that gleefully and would be thanking Kshitish for such a simple catch that is given. And the 4th wicket is down, 42 for 4 after 7.4. And they are in trouble now, for sure. Rising strikers will have to build a partnership here. They are in deep trouble, 42 for 4. And what an over by Jay Bharadwaj. He still has 2 balls left in this over. He struck twice in this over, and that too. 2 important middle order batsmen. Yusuf Petiwala is the new batsman. Jay to Yusuf. Oh, and what a perfect delivery. He's on fire, Jay Bhardwaj, the captain. We've seen a lot of action in this over. 2 wickets, a wide. Couple of wonderful deliveries by Jay Bhardwaj. So all of a sudden, PODAR Phantoms have their tail up in this match. Oh, and almost there this time. Played well, waited for it till the last moment. Yusuf getting off the mark by playing it towards the square leg. That's such a wonderful over. 2 wickets in this over by the captain Jay Bhardwaj. And the score is 43 for 4 after 8 overs. Absolutely stunning piece of bowling, and we have seen probably the catch of the tournament in that over as well. So huge action in that over. Viren Shah coming to bowl his first over. What a start that is by Viren. He's an experienced campaigner. And he reminds us of the great Andy Caddick, the tall England pace bowler. Viren Shah has a very similar action to him. He started off really well, and he's a genuine pace bowler. A tall guy again. Oh, and this time cut really well, but straight to the fielder at third man, just a single. It's a good shot played by Yusuf, and Jigar on strike. Viren coming into bowl. His next delivery. We'll just have a look at the line. Absolutely brilliant. Bowling the same line to both right-hander and the left-handed batsman, just outside the off stump. Over this time, wide down the leg side. Missing the line completely, and well left by Jigar. And they've made a great match out of this. Tricky score which I was mentioning earlier. And 2 runs taken this time, played really well by Jigar. The third man does well, but couldn't stop 2 runs. They just need to bowl the containing job. This match will definitely go down the wire if they keep on putting that pressure for bowling the dot deliveries, which they are bowling regularly. It's just that the consistency is not there. They need to stop the extras. Viren with his next delivery. Oh, and this time! Did he edge it? Seems no. And the wicketkeeper dropped it as well. So even if he had edged it, he would have been safe, but seems he did not edge it. Viren with his next delivery. The last of this over. Another ball down the leg side. a poor delivery and played really well by Jigar and couple taken. That's a good stop by the fielder. Ensured that he stops the ball first and then throws. This is a really good way of fielding. That's the end of a good over by Viren. 6 of that over. And the score is 49 for 4 after 9 overs. This match is getting interesting with every over. 4 wickets down and all of a sudden the rising strikers seem to be on the back foot. Jay coming to bowl his third over. Oh, and edge should be a boundary. Running towards the third man boundary will be a boundary. That's a good shot. Deliberately played that shot and trying to free his arms. Did the right thing, got a boundary on the first delivery. That was a swinging delivery way outside the off stump, and that too a foolish one. That was really full in length. Played really well by Yusuf Petiwala. So this is the first boundary by Yusuf. And the 50 is up with that boundary. Rising strikers 53 for 4. Trying to come back in this match with this partnership. We'll have to see how this fares. Oh, and this time played really well towards the fine leg. Will they come back for the second? They should. And easily 2 runs taken. So this is really good batting by Yusuf Petiwala. That's a good start to the over by Yusuf. 6 runs scored on the first 2 deliveries. And the run rate almost 6 runs an over now. This is the 10th over of the innings. We are halfway. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. And that's a wide signal by the umpire. He took his time, but eventually called it a wide. And probably that was the right call because it swung quite late. It was way outside the off stump and probably missing the wide mark as well. So an extra added to the total. Now they have the run rate at exactly 6 runs and over. Oh, and that's a good delivery. Should be a dot. Did not even try to take that single. That was a good call. They need to be patient, Yusuf and Jigar. They have the ability to play some really good shots. They're really good batsmen. Especially Jigar, we've seen, has already performed really well in this tournament. That's a wonderful shot. Cut again towards the third man. Will that be a single? Just a single. This is good work by the fielder. Jay Bharadwaj, the captain of the team, turning this match 180 degrees in the last over of his, getting 2 important wickets, and one of those was of Chirag, who was playing so well. Now a lot of responsibility on this left-handed batsman Jigar Shah. He's a wonderful, sensible and mature cricketer. Understands the importance of saving his wicket. Oh, and this time what a shot! But is that in the air? Oh! He just missed the fielders by a whisker. He was trying to hit it towards the long on. Probably didn't come on the meat of the bat. And he was very lucky he did not get any fielders in its way. Just a single though. Oh, and this is a wonderful delivery. Just outside that off stump. He's so good at that. That's the end of the 10th over. 58 for 4, rising strikers are. And drinks being called for by the umpire. We'll be back after a short break. Stay tuned, viewers. This is really good bowling by PODAR Phantoms. We're back live and Viren Shah starting his new over. A single taken. Yusuf back on strike. Viren to Yusuf. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. This is a line which is so good to the right-hander. And he's a very experienced campaigner, this guy. We've seen him perform so well in the last season. Yusuf will have to be careful. He has a nagging line and has a knack of taking important wickets. Oh, another good delivery, but played well by Yusuf. This time a chance of a run out. They've taken the quick single. Jigar Shah is so quick between the wickets. He's so fit as well as a batsman. And Yusuf is playing such a wonderful hand with Jigar in this partnership, and if they stay for long, this match could be taken away from PODAR Phantoms. PODAR will have to do something to get this partnership broken. Oh, and that's a wide. This is a poor delivery, and they've run a single as well. So this is really good thinking on the part of Yusuf. He's pushed away for the single. 2 runs added to the tally. So this is the consistency which I was talking about. They will have to be really careful on the extras. The PODAR Phantoms. They cannot afford to give extras in every over, because the extra runs are not just the ones which are added. The extra deliveries also have to be bowled. So could be a double whammy for the batting team. Oh, and this time wonderfully bowled, but played very well by Yusuf. Just a single again. So they're doing the right thing, just rotating strike. Oh, and this time another wide. He's missed the line again. In the air this time. Trying to hit the big shot. And he's got the big one. Oh no, that is stopped. Seems just a couple there. And the umpire's checking whether this was a boundary at least. That was a wonderful shot, but resulted only in a couple. Oh, and this time trying to shuffle across the off stump and play it cheekily towards the fine leg, not succeeding. That's a good delivery, and the end of Viren Shah's second over. The score is 11 overs, 66 for 4. Jayan Shah coming into bowl his next over. Yusuf on strike. They maintain a good run rate of 6 runs per over. They can always increase it to 7 runs an over if the wickets are intact. And they want just that. 137 is the ask. And Yusuf is a very experienced player, and so is Jigar. Both of them playing so well. Jayan to Yusuf. Oh, and what a delivery, he's got him! Oh, it seems he's missed him. He was so lucky there. For a moment we thought he's got him. But he was really lucky there, it did not. And probably it hit the stumps and the bail did not come off. That's a wonderful piece of bowling and really unfortunate for the bowler that the batsman is still at the crease. Wonderfully bowled and really well played by Yusuf. Just a single this time. What a delivery that was. The first one in this over. Almost got rid of Yusuf Petiwala. Oh, and this time play deliberately in the air. Oh, and is that a catch? No, that is not a catch. That was a wonderful piece of work by the fielder. Just a single given. Jain has bowled well in this over. Yusuf back on strike. Jain to Yusuf. Wonderful piece of bowling there. What a line he's bowling. Not at all easy for the right-hander to negotiate. That's a wonderful shot. What a drive that is. We'll have to see how many runs does he get. A couple taken easily. Yusuf playing well. Abhishek feeling really well there but couldn't prevent the second. This is some really good bowling by Jayan in the context of this phase of the game. Just 4 runs till now in the 5 deliveries that he's bowled. Yusuf back on strike after that couple. That's a poor delivery and probably the commentator's curse. We just praised the bowler and he's bowled a really bad delivery. Wide on the leg side. And 2 runs given as freebies again. So the extras will definitely hurt them if the rising strikers are successful in crossing the line. They will have to be really careful on the extras. We've mentioned that so many times earlier as well. So now 6 runs of 5 deliveries, which was 4 of the 5 deliveries. Another wide. So now 7 of 5 deliveries. This is not good bowling at all by Jain after being so accurate on the first 5 deliveries of this over. The consistency is the key here, and as a bowler you have to just think before you bowl every delivery, and this is the one which you should be bowling. Trying to come back for the second. This is really good running. They've taken a couple. The field is just stunned there by some really good running between the wickets by Jigar and Yusuf. So eventually 9 runs in that over. That is what happens when you give 3 extras. 2 extra deliveries had to be bowled there. That's the end of the 12th over. The score is 75 for 4. And they just need to stay at the wickets. That should be their aim. This target definitely in their reach. The current run rate is already 6.25 now. It is bound to increase if they stay at the wicket. whenever you coach small kids, the one mantra that you give to the coach, as a coach, to the students is, stay at the wickets, runs will come. It's a very simple mantra, but if you give that to the kids at an early age, they will understand the value of saving their wicket, and that will help them in the longer run. Just stay at the wickets, runs will come. Abhishek Singh coming into bowl. The next over, this is his first off a spell. Starts off with a wide. AB, as he is fondly known amongst his teammates. Few of his friends call him King as well, rhyming with the surname Abhishek Singh. Oh, and this time in the air. Away from the bowler, so a single taken easily by Yusuf. It's not a difficult equation by any means for rising strikers, and this partnership has ensured that the hiccups that they got in the mid overs are compensated for. Jigar and Yusuf playing really well. Jigar 20 of 19 and Yusuf 15 of 17. Exactly what the doctor had ordered for the rising strikers. A good partnership here, supported by some extra runs given by the bowlers of PODAR Phantoms. It's already 77 for 4. Not many runs required now. Another poor delivery, and this time he'll get the boundary. Could have been a wide as well, but he chose to hit the boundary. So Jigar making sure that he capitalizes really well on the poor deliveries, and this was a short delivery way down the leg side, allowed the batsman to hit a shot of his liking. Jigar had so much time to think whether to go for the shot or not, because this was anyways going to be a wide. But he thought to take 4 runs instead of 1 extra, which was a good thinking on the part of the batsman. They need to increase the run rate as soon as possible, and that's an easy boundary towards the fine leg. And there's a lot of dew on the ground as well, and this time a bit of a funny fielding. Oh, and he's slipped as well, but that was a good effort in the end. We hope that he's not hurt. The bowler not amused. Couple taken easily by Jigar. Cut that towards the point fielder. The fielder missed it and then slipped as well. So a light moment in the field there. The score all of a sudden has reached 83 for 4. Well, what a shot that is by Jigar. But there's a fielder this time, just a single. That was a wonderful sweep shot played by Jigar towards the fine leg. There's a lot of dew, and that is why they are trying not to bounce the ball. This is really good thinking on the part of the fielders. They are wiping it on every single delivery. The dew is playing its role. It's always a dew factor in this weather on any ground in Mumbai, not just the Fatima cricket ground. Oh, and he's got him! Abhishek gives the important breakthrough to his team. What a brilliant piece of bowling that was by AB. He's got rid of a very important batsman, Yusuf Petiwala, being sent back to the pavilion, cleaned him up, bowled a straighter one, and Yusuf trying to play it across the line, should have played with a straight bat. And that's what happens when you don't play with a straight bat. You could always have a risk of losing your wicket, and this is what happened with Yusuf, who was playing so well. But finally we'll have to go back to the pavilion. Rising strikers, 84 for 5. That's a very important wicket in the context of the game. Abhishek Singh getting rid of Yusuf Petiwala. Pranav Shah, the captain, the new batsman. He started off well. Abhishek finishing the over nicely with a single only. He's got a very important wicket in the form of Yusuf Petiwala. So 85 for 5 after 13 overs. And they need just 52 to win. In 7 overs, so 42 balls and 52 runs. Definitely not unachievable. Viren Shah coming into ball his third over. Jigar on strike. What a shot that is. Should be just a single though. So good stuff by Jigar Shah. Is trying to come back for the second, but not interested. There wasn't a run there. I don't know why he was looking for the second. He's such a good runner between the wickets. This guy Jigar Shah always keeps on looking for that extra run. Sometimes that's what happens with the runners. The batsmen who are good runners between the wickets, even when there's no run, they still keep on pushing their partners for a run. That's a good delivery and really well run again by Jigar and Pranav. Easy single taken there. They're playing really well, these guys. Jigar needs to just stay till the end, which he normally does. It is not at all easy to get this player out, especially with the kind of bowling that they're bowling right now. They have to be consistent in bowling within the stump. Oh, and this time in the air. And will he be caught? Oh no! It just fell short of the fielder there. And probably the commentator's curse working there. He just mentioned that it was really difficult to get Jigar out, and he almost gave a catch to the fine leg fielder. So this does happen, the commentator's curse. But the rising strikers will be happy. But Jigar is still there. Oh, and this time, wonderful delivery outside the off stump, and Pranav playing across the line. Not the right shot to be played. Should have taken his foot forward and tried to play with the straight bat. Oh, and trying to play another shot towards the onside. He needs to take his leg towards the offside and then hit the shot with the straight bat. Couple of dots, really bowled well by Viren. That's the end of the 14th over, 89 for 5 after 14. And the run rate currently 6.36 runs per over. And the required run rate is exactly 8 runs per over, 48 required over 6 overs that are remaining. Abhishek Singh, who's been bowling like a king in the first over, is back into the attack with the second over. He will continue with the spell. Jigar on strike with a very cool head on his shoulders, just not perturbed with the situation. Last 6 overs remaining. This match could go down the wire if they get another wicket here. They need to get Jigar Shah out. And if Jigar stays for another 3-4 overs, it will be a cakewalk for them. What a shot that is! This will be a boundary. A wonderful shot by a wonderful batsman. Just rocked back on the back foot, and that was a very short delivery. Pulled it brilliantly towards the deep mid wicket. No fielder there, and a boundary on the first delivery is always an important thing for any batting unit. That will give a lot of confidence to Jigar. He has played a wonderful innings till now, Jigar Shah. 93 for 5 already. Abhishek will have to improve his length. This was a very short delivery, asking to be hit. And he pulled it so well. Oh, and this time he plays it cheekily towards the third man region. What a shot that is. That was deliberate, and that is 4. Probably one of the better shots in the evening. Absolutely stunning batting by Jigar Shah, and he is now dictating terms to the bowler. This was a wonderful piece of some really soft work by the batsman. That was really delicate. Abhishek hit for 2 boundaries on the first 2 deliveries. When he's playing so well, another sweep shot towards the short, finally a single taken easily. On strike is Pranav, the captain. Oh, and this time he hits it brilliantly. Should be a boundary, is a boundary. What a shot that is. This is the third boundary in this over, and this is one of those expensive overs that can lead to the rising strikers getting back into the game brilliantly, and the 100 is up with that boundary. 102 for 5 now. And they need only 35 to win now from 32 deliveries. Abhishek would be disappointed. 3 boundaries in this over. And all the 3 shots played really well by both the batsmen. This was a wonderful shot as well. Gave him chance to free his arm towards the onside and hit it really well towards the deep square leg. What a shot that is, should be another boundary. And the fielder does poorly there. But the fielder from the long on does really well and saves a couple for his team. And 2 runs taken by Pranav again. He is in to the act now. That was a sloppy bit of work. Should have been only a single, but the long on fielder missed it. But great work by the long on fielder who came running all the way from long on. Stopped the boundary there. Another good shot this time. And he's gone! For a moment it seemed that it would cross the short third fielder. But he's taken that really well. And that was hit really hard. But straight into the hands of the fielder. And Pranav Shah, after playing a good innings of 9 runs of just 7 deliveries, goes back to the pavilion on the 8th delivery that he faced. He was trying to hit the big one, and that was the right thing to do. It's just that he did not get into the middle of his bat. And the 6th wicket is down. And the score of 104. And just 5 overs remaining. That's the end of the over. Abhishek taking his 2nd wicket. He's going for some runs for sure, but then he's actually taking some really important wickets. First Yusuf Petiwala and then Pranav Shah. 2 in his kitty already, Abhishek. And the score is 104 for 6. They need 33 to win of the last 5 overs. This match is going down the wire for sure. Hemang Mehta has a new batsman at the non-strikers end, popularly known as Bunty, amongst his teammates. And the right guy to have at this hour. They need 33 of 30, and Hemang has the ability to hit some really big shots and can change the course of the match in a matter of few deliveries. Viren to Jigar. Jigar plays it well towards the square leg region. Trying to come back for the second, but Hemang not ready. And that was a good call by Hemang. Jigar could have been in trouble. So Hemang Mehta for the first time on strike. This is a very crucial wicket, and if they get him out cheaply, this match could definitely get back towards them. We'll have to see how Viren bowls to Hemang, and we'll have to see how Hemang plays Viren. Oh, and he plays with a straight bat, really good batting. And that is what a lot of batsmen should have done today, not playing with a straight bat and losing their wicket. He's off the mark with a wonderful single towards the long on. Beating to Jigar. And Jigar plays it really well towards the sweeper, just a single though. Hemang back on strike. Viren is bowling a very tight line. He struck form at the right time for PODAR Phantoms. Oh, and this time, trying to hit big shot, but Viren bowling the perfect length and not allowing the batsman to free his arms. The line was also absolutely brilliant within the stumps. This is the kind of bowling that is needed in these final overs. Oh, and what a shot! Oh, and he's got him! What a catch that is by Abhishek! Absolutely stunning catch! And he's shocked there, Hemang. Cannot believe what happened. What a catch that was, and such an important wicket by Viren. And this is what we were mentioning and discussing. This is probably the most important wicket at this time. And Hemang Mehta, in an effort to hit a boundary, loses his wicket. And what a catch by Abhishek Singh. You cannot keep this man out of the picture and the game anytime. He's taken 2 wickets already, and what a catch to dismiss Hemang Mehta, Bunty, going back to the pavilion. Viren Shah gets rewarded for some really good and patient bowling. Perseverance was the key here by Viren. Just sticking to the off-stump line, and that was hit so hard. And what a catch by Abhishek. Credit goes to him. Completely there. And Viren gets his first wicket, and that too such an important one. Hemang, such a wonderful batsman, has gone back to the pavilion, and the new batsman on strike. Oh, and he's played well. This is a good delivery first up to the new batsman, and trying to come back for the second, but content with a single only, and that's the end of his wonderful spell and a very good over as well. 108 for 7 after 16. And they now need 29 to win off 4 overs. So Pratik Savani is the new batsman. He's opened his account. On the very first delivery he is faced, Viren completes his spell brilliantly. 4 overs 29 needed. Jai Bharadwaj, a really good leader, a wonderful captain, has his thinking hat on. And he's asked Afaq Siddiqui, who's got 2 overs left, to bowl his 3rd over and start the death overs. This is the 17th over of the second innings. 29 required of 24 deliveries. Afaq being asked to bowl the 3rd over of his spell. Afaq to Pratik, who plays it well towards the deep point. Could get a boundary there. What a shot that is. And he stopped it so well. Absolutely stunning work there by the fielder. They've come back for the third. This is really good running by Jigar as well. But he stopped 1 run for his team. The fielder running all the way from the third man to the deep point. But that was a wonderful shot by Prateek. And the more important thing, Jigar back on strike. That is what rising strikers would have wanted. Afaq bowling well, but such a wonderful shot played by Prateek Savani. Oh, this time in the air. But there is no fielder there to catch it, so a single taken easily. So they've got 4 runs of the first 2 deliveries. This is a wonderful start to this over. Considering they needed 29 or 24, now they need 25 or 22. So the gap closing in, the current run rate 6.86. They will have to just keep on hitting the gaps. What a shot that is, will be a boundary for sure. Prateek Savani is on fire. Absolutely stunning hit that by the batsman. And that was a poor delivery. Pitched it up but gave him the room to free his arms. And Prateek Savani playing it so well over and above the point region. Gets a wonderful boundary there, Prateek Savani, and a Afaq. Quite expensive on the first 3 deliveries that he's bowled till now. Just 21 required to win of 21 deliveries. So required run rate comes down to 6 runs and over. And the current run rate is over 7 runs and over. This is a good delivery but played well by Prateek. A single. And he's doing his job brilliantly. Prateek Savani here. Such a cool customer he looks. Isn't under any kind of pressure. Just playing his shots naturally. And what a shot he played. The one that he hit towards the deep point region for a boundary, and the one previous to that as well was a brilliant shot. It did a lot of elegance. So he looks really strong on the offside, especially in the point region. Wonderfully played by Jigar again. We'll come back for the second it seems, but no. Prateek says no there. Coming into bowl the next delivery. Oh, and what a wonderful piece of bowling that is. Utilizing his weapon there, the bouncer, and that's the end of an expensive over. 118 for 7 after 17. 3 overs remaining and 19 is what they need to win now. So just over 6 runs and over. Should not be a problem with the wickets in hand, but they have got only 3 left. So we'll have to be really careful, especially Jigar Shah, who's played so well, 42 of 31. He needs to close this match in favor of his team. He needs to cross the line. And he needs to complete this chase by staying till the end. We'll have to see whether he would be able to do that or not. He has been a hero till now, without doubt, but then he will have to make sure his team crosses the line. This has not been an easy chase for them for sure. They have been consistently losing wickets at regular intervals, and that is what which has made this match quite interesting. Jayan Shah coming into bowl his next over. He's bowled 2 already, and he's been brilliant with The bat today needs to do something really miraculous. Probably take a wicket or so in this over. And Jigar trying to hit the big one. Will that be caught? Oh, and what a wonderful effort there by the fielder, but a couple taken there. Just a single, I beg your pardon. What a stop that was by the fielder, and what an effort that was. If that would have been taken, this would have bettered the catch, which we saw earlier when Chirag Joshi was out. So the fielding effort has been top class here today by PODAR Phantoms. They would be ruining definitely for the wides and extras that they've given today. A lot of them gifted by them to the opposition team. If those wides and extras would have not been given, this match could definitely be in their control. Oh, and that's a wonderful shot. Pratik Savani in the boundary. What a shot that is. He is such a wonderful player to have at the fag end of the innings. What a shot that is. One bounce into the fence. The longer fielder tried to stop it, but that was hit so hard. There was no chance for him to stop it. This is such a wonderful hitter of the cricket ball, Pratik Savani. A brilliant boundary by Pratik. Releases all the pressure, and this time he plays it really well towards the fine leg region, running towards the boundary. Will that be a boundary again? And it reaches the boundary. Absolutely stunning batting this by Pratik. And just look at his strike rate. It's almost 250 runs. And he's played such a gem of an innings for his team. And just 10 needed now to win in the 15 deliveries which are left in this match. And credit goes to Pratik Savani here for making sure that the pressure is soaked up by him completely. He's 17 of just 7 deliveries. Wow. Jigar Shah 43 of 32. Another good shot this time. Deliberately playing in the air. Will just be a single though. So just 9 runs needed. Pratik has played a gem of an innings. A blinder by Pratik. Almost ensuring that rising strikers are home. Just 9 needed now. That's a good delivery by Jain. Jigar taking his time. That's what the best thing about this batsman is. Never gets perturbed with the situation. And this time playing it deliberately in the air. Will just be a single. So that's the end of a good over by Jain, but still 11 runs were taken off that. Courtesy some really good batting by Pratik Savani, and that's the end of the 18th over. 129 for 7. Just 8 runs required of the last 2 overs. And Abhishek coming with his 3rd over. He will have to do a miracle here. Is it his day today? He's been so good with the ball and in the field as well. What a catch he took of Himang Mehta of the bowling of Viren Shah, and he's taken 2 wickets already. So a lot of work still to be done by him. Just 8 required by the rising strikers, but can Abhishek rise to the occasion? Can he bowl a miraculous over? We'll have to see that. Jigar on strike. 44 of 34 Jigar. That's a quick single taken easily. Oh, he's been sent back, so no run there. That's a good start to the over by Abhishek. Dot to start with. A lot of tension and pressure would be there for sure in the middle. And Abhishek coming into bowl his next delivery. Jigar on strike. He needs to take a wicket for sure if he wants his team to still be in the game. And he has the ability to take wickets. In the air this time, what a shot that is! This should be a boundary. Running towards the boundary, and this will be a 4. Probably this shot has sealed the match for them. 133 for 7. Jigar Shah on 48. What a player. And he doesn't have the word pressure in his dictionary, Jigar Shah. Such a cool and calm customer. Absolutely stunning batting by him. What a shot that was. A short delivery, and he was waiting for that short ball. Abhishek probably missed the trick here. He should have allowed him to play the shot, but should have taken a fielder for the catch there. But unfortunately, now the match has almost slipped into the hands of rising strikers. Just one shot away from a famous victory, and a single taken easily by Jigar there. He's on 49. We'll see whether Prateek Savani will close the match with his hard hitting, or will he give Jigar the chance to score a well-deserved 50. Just 3 required to win this match. A mere formality now. Abhishek trying his best, but without wickets. You cannot win this match. Oh, and that's a wonderful delivery. He's got him! Is there something left in this match? What a brilliant delivery that was, Abhishek. Finally striking at the right time. And he still has 2 balls remaining in this over. Can he do the miracle? Still 3 runs remaining to win the match. And it is not mere a formality now, this match. They can still do something here. Abhishek has given them that opportunity once again. This is his 3rd wicket. He's on fire today. And just 2 deliveries remaining in this over. But will he be able to close this match in favour of his team? The 8th wicket is down on the score of 134. And can he take those 2 wickets in the 2 deliveries which are remaining in this over? Absolutely stunning bowling this by Abhishek Singh. And he's actually playing like a king today. His name should be Abhishek King instead of Abhishek Singh. He has made a match out of nothing with his wonderful piece of bowling and fielding in this match. Abhishek Singh should get a special applause for the kind of effort that he's put in today. And probably they should be having a slip there. They're not attacking. They should not be giving that opportunity for the edge to flow to the boundary. This is not good captaincy. Should have attacked for sure. They don't have much to defend. They should be attacking here, but probably they're going with the same field. Abhishek. Oh, almost got him. What a delivery that was. And a single taken. And what a wonderful piece of bowling that was by Abhishek. Jigar back on strike. Just 1 delivery left in this over. And 2 required to win. Jigar is on 49. So a lot of permutations and combinations happening here. If Jigar takes a single, the scores get level. He gets to a 50 and he retains strike as well. If he takes a double, the couple will ensure that they win the match. If Abhishek takes a wicket, they still need a run with just 1 wicket. So a lot of things could happen on this delivery. A very crucial delivery in the context of this game. We'll have to see how this delivery fares. Abhishek to Jigar. Oh, almost got him there. Wonderful piece of bowling by Abhishek and absolutely stunning work there by this wonderful bowler. When Jigar Shah, in an effort to take that single, almost got foxed. And just 2 required, but now Nirav Darji is on strike, who's a new batsman. He's played well for his 1 run that he's taken on the first delivery, but he will have to soak in the pressure Jay Bharadwaj probably coming into bowl from the far end. This is the last over of this match and 2 runs remaining. So 6 balls and 2 runs to win this match for Rising Strikers. We'll have to see how Jay Bharadwaj fares this in this over. He has the ability to pick wickets just like Abhishek had, and this time they've taken the fielders close to the batsman, which is the right thing to do. We'll have to see how this match unfolds in the last over. Absolutely stunning piece of work there by PODAR Phantoms in restricting Rising Strikers to 135 for 8. This was not a big score at all. We mentioned that earlier, but that was a tricky score, and probably Rising Strikers did not play that well as well today. The batsmen getting out some soft dismissals and some poor shots as well. Jay, oh, what a shot that is! And he's got it through, and they've won the match. Absolutely stunning shot by Nirav Darji to finish off the match, and Rising Strikers win this match. A very close one by just 2 wickets. And PODAR Phantoms, they played their heart out, but unfortunately could not win the match. So what a match we have witnessed today at the Fatima Cricket Ground in JFSC DADS Premier League 2022-23. And Rising Strikers finally winning the match and chasing the score of 137 in 19.1 overs. They finished with 139 for 8 and beat PODAR Phantoms by 2 wickets. And I, Shalin Gupta, your commentator, thank all the viewers who have been watching this match. Such an interesting one this was on the YouTube link of JFSC, and the spectators who have come all the way from their locations to watch this match live from the Fatima Cricket Ground. Please take care. We'll come back with a new match, with a fresh match tomorrow in this wonderful tournament. Till then, goodbye, good night, and take care of yourself. Thank you.